Koi presents The Monsters of Kampala. A Koi original series written by Joel Gunayaka. Produced by Mbabazi Miracle. Chapter 8. The Long Game. After Tadeo's fall, Nyeko sent a message not in words, but in bold letters. Words spread like wildfire across encrypted channels, whispers of a new force rising, Senior KO. That name alone sent chills through the corridors of power. Mafia families, politicians, syndicate heads, they all paused. No one knew what would come next, and that terrified them. In the silence that followed, Nyeko moved deliberately. He summoned what remained of the Okello family, rebuilding their network in hushed tones and secret meetings. The fall of Tadeo hadn't just cracked the foundations of a criminal empire, it had unsettled a nation. The police was silent, the corridors of Parliament ran cold. Only civilians, blind to the coming storm, carried on with their lives in a fragile peace. But beneath it all, the question hung in the air. Did Nyeko have the vault? More than records, more than leverage, was believed to hold secrets so dangerous, so absolute, they could realign the balance of power. The other families didn't retaliate, not out of mercy, but out of fear. If Nyeko truly had it, any wrong move could be their last. Christmas Eve, M.O.K Hotel, Lira. The rain hadn't stopped all day. By midnight, it was a whisper against the roof of the old hotel. Inside, behind closed curtains and locked doors, two men faced each other in the dim glow of a flickering bulb. Nyeko sat with his back to the wall, eyes sharp. Across from him, Jabari Mukasa sipped black tea, hands trembling slightly, not from fear of Nyeko, but of what they were about to discuss. "You were close to him," Nyeko said flatly. "You know what I'm after." Mukasa's eyes flicked up. The vault. Nyeko nodded. Mukasa exhaled. He buried it in more ways than one. Layers of secrecy. Even I don't know where it is. All I know is it was never about money. It was about control, names, accounts, operations. Operations? Nyeko leaned forward. Blackmail, leverage, fail-safes. The kind of intel that could dismantle nations. Or rebuild them under new kings. Jabari paused. After your stunt with Tadeo, rival families started returning seized assets. They think you already have the vault. They're treating it like an unspoken truce. Nyeko's jaw tightened. I don't have it. But they don't know that, Mukasa said. That fear is your shield right now. Lose it, and you're exposed. Nyeko stared into the dark window. His reflection looked back, harder, colder than the boy he used to be. In the weeks that followed, Nyeko disappeared. Even Sarah and Amina heard nothing. The silence was deliberate. The syndicate he now faced, ruthless, interconnected, militarized, didn't forgive mistakes. Unlike Tadeo's rule, there was no room for theatrics. One wrong move, and the entire continent could bleed. Every lead, every name, every encrypted file brought him closer to a truth he wasn't sure he could face. A truth that might swallow him whole. But he pressed on. His grandfather's memory was a fire in his chest, a voice that whispered with each breath. Don't stop. Not yet. 3 months later, Nyeko's apartment, Kampala. The room was dim, lit only by a desk lamp and the city's glow through the window. Nyeko sat alone, documents spread before him. A faint ring cut through the quiet. Unknown number. He hesitated, then answered. Nyeko? Who's asking? My name is Dr. Nambi. The voice was smooth, composed. I knew your grandfather. Nyeko straightened, heartbeat rising. I'm listening. I know what you're doing. I don't work with Tadeo's remnants, or those above him. Meet me. Tomorrow. Botanical Gardens. Entebbe. The line clicked dead. He knew the name, Dr. Nambi. Former ambassador to the UK, renowned in diplomatic circles. But more importantly, rumoured to have deep ties to covert intelligence networks. This could be a breakthrough. Or a setup. Monsters of Kampala. Executive producers, Koi Koi Narrations and Creative Nerd Communications.